cannot recall whether it had been 66 or 67. But I do recall the golden sands of the Warren Beach, Abersock. I recall the pathway from the caravan site leading to it with tall grasses either side. It had always been a blue sky day, always. Except when it wasn't. I'd been 6 or 7, I think, wearing just my trunks on my somewhat skinny body, as I'd followed my parents to the beach where my mother had lain sandbreaker and blankets to prevent sand getting into the picnic, though it always did. And after all, you're on a beach. Anyway, as my parents had set up the picnic, I'd gone exploring. I'd walked back over to the pathway again, then walked to the right and begun to dig into the sandbank. I can't recall where I'd been tunnelling to, whether it be Australia or New Zealand, but I'd been intent on my mission, to dig to the other side of the world. Well, that'd be my idea. And then my mother had asked where I was, and so my father had gone looking for me, and he'd searched for me as I continued to dig. And then there'd be the fall-in, when seemingly a ton of sand fell in on me. Frightened beyond belief and thinking I was about to die, I'd scream for help and got a mouthful of sand for my troubles. Thankfully, at that point, my father had seen my legs sticking out from the sandbank from my shins onward. He grasped my ankles and pulled hard. Falling back onto his haunches, he'd fallen back and he drew me out of my possible tomb, like a cork from a bottle. I'd not cried as he cuddled me and led me back to my little mother with sand in my hair and into my trunks, finding places where sand should never be. A towel and discretion allowed her to clean me off before replacing my trunks. Go wash in the sea, she had told me, before we eat. Well, just being with my folks and wrapped in a towel in my mother's arms, I felt safe again.